Behind every word success lies a chain of invisible choices. 1. Everyone sees the glory, but few see the darkness. Every time you see a successful person on social media, on a stage, or being praised in conversation, you might hear phrases like, "He's so lucky." "She was born with talent." "They must have had good timing." But the truth, behind the light of success, is the darkness of hundreds of sleepless nights, thousands of moments of self-doubt, and countless silent choices no one ever sees. I've met entrepreneurs who built empires from nothing, artists who toiled for years in obscurity, athletes who came back from injuries that nearly ended their careers. But when I asked them, "What brought you here?" their answer was never luck. It was, "I chose not to quit." 2. The silent choices. No one applauds. Have you ever had to make a decision that no one understood? Choosing to keep studying when everyone else was dropping out to make quick money? Waking up at 5 a.m. every day, even when others thought you were crazy? Choosing forgiveness, choosing patience, choosing silence, when anger or quitting would have been easier? Success is never magic. It is the result of making the right decisions, quietly and consistently. Some small choices define your entire life. Choosing persistence when the world doubts you. Walking your path when everyone else is laughing behind your back. Choosing to keep promises to yourself. Not because someone else is watching, but because you respect your own word. Choosing to learn and grow without applause. Reading another book, mastering another skill, just to become better than yesterday. Choosing to rise after failure, not blaming, not complaining, you simply stand back up, and this time, wiser. 3. The price of success. Success is never free, and it's rarely fair. It comes with a price that only those who pay it truly understand. The price of loneliness. When you choose a path no one else understands, you lose approval. You might lose friends. Sometimes even family won't get it. But you keep going. Not because you're reckless, but because you believe. The price of sleepless nights. Overthinking, anxiety, inner battles. Not because you're weak, but because you're facing decisions no one else can make for you. The price of silent tears. There will be moments when you break, when you cry alone. But the next morning, you still rise, still smile, still move forward. 4. A journey without roses, but full of meaning. One day, when you stand in the very place you once dreamed of, you'll realize that success was never a destination. It was the process of choosing to live meaningfully, one step at a time. You won't remember every compliment, but you'll remember every moment you nearly gave up, but didn't. You won't be proud just because you surpassed someone else, but because you never betrayed yourself. 5. The truth about successful people. They are not superheroes. They were scared, just like you. They failed, just like you. They cried, just like you. But what made them different? They chose the hard path. They kept going even when no one believed in them. They learned to trust the process, without needing applause. You see them on a stage, that's 5 minutes of glory. What you didn't see, 5 years of grinding backstage. You see their wealth, their fame. What you didn't see, the nights they ate cheap food to fund their dream. You see their influence. What you didn't see, the rejection, the silence, the ridicule. 6. What about you? Maybe you're not successful yet, but ask yourself, what silent decision have you made that truly defines who you are? Maybe it was leaving a toxic relationship, starting over when no one believed in you, learning something new even at 30, 40, 50 years old. If you've made a choice like that, You're already brave. And that courage, sooner or later, will take you exactly where you belong. 7. To those who walk alone. If you're walking a road no one else understands, don't stop. Not because you have to prove something, but because you are finally living as your truest self. Remember, the strongest seeds don't sprout in sunlight, but in cold, dark, silent soil. The tallest trees, they learned to grow deep roots, long before they grew tall. Final words. Success doesn't come from luck, but from invisible choices. Someday, when people call you successful, you'll just smile. Because you'll know they only see the result. But you lived every step of the journey, and that no one can ever take away from you. Your turn. What's a silent decision you once made that changed your life? Share it in the comments. Your story might be the light someone else needs right now.